Back pain relief, I guess. If you haven't got back pain, you're doing very well, because I know at some stage, we all kind of suffer from some sort of, back pain. So what I have learned, and the reason I'm doing this video today is because I do have a bit of back pain, kind of in my upper back actually, which is kind of unusual. How did I do it? I actually don't know how I did it. I think I turned 50 and then wake up with a sore back. But I've twisted, I've turned, I've maybe done a little work and not realising it's kind of flared up a little bit later. Now a lot of us I know, so mine today is kind of upper back, but I know a lot of what I'm going to think about today is that lower back region is too, where we all get it from. I have had it in the past, I know yoga helps me enormously with getting through it if I do get a sore back, preventing it from happening, and getting it to heal quicker when I do get it. So yeah, look, I hope it helps. Obviously disclaimer, don't sort of stretch through any, difficult, if you're in a lot of pain, you obviously don't want to stretch through the pain. You kind of feel that release, if it feels right, you can do it. That's the other way I look at it. If it doesn't feel right, I don't sort of work through it. To kind of hold back. So I'm obviously dealing with different levels. Nothing too serious. Mine is definitely inflamed, definitely a bit sore and a bit awkward, but I find like once I warm up, it feels pretty good. So yeah, look, hope this helps. I know I've done other videos before about back pain release, so do it if it helps. I would love to get some feedback from you if it does. It's let us know. So let's start. Just shake it out. What I want to do first, I just want to open up. So for me today, I'm going to set the upper back. We're going to do obviously lower and upper. But I just want to start first. We're just going to start with a little gentle, and most of these stretches will be really gentle, but just a gentle forward fold. Now I want to get some release in that spine, and we want to get it, elongate the spine, I guess. So the way I do it is with a flat back, so we get that spine nice and flat. But to start, I just want to get you to hang the head down low and walk those hamstrings. Everything's related, our lower back, our hamstrings, our glutes. But just sort of start, and just sort of, I know we obviously all can't reach down and touch our toes, but wherever you're at, just kind of release down. But try and drop the crown of the head down, so not just kind of falling over, but sort of dropping down. Relax the muscles in the face a little. If you can, around the outside of the legs, and just kind of hug it in. You can grab opposite elbows, I find helps really good, and it helps you kind of relax, so you can kind of sway, sway into it, side to side. And again, a lot of release in that back pain is with that twist, that lower back twist. You've heard me talk about twisting before. So we're just going to sort of gently just kind of twist side to side. Then when we do it, we can straighten my legs up. I'm twisting to my right, straighten to my right, twist to the left, and my other arm's going to my lower back. So I'm just sort of, again, not pushing through any sort of pain. I'm just kind of getting a bit of release, in that region. Now the other thing we want to do is we want to get some breath into that area. We want to get that blood flow. You maybe heard me talk about that before, like if we get flowing and we get that blood flow moving, I find that really helps. And that's the whole idea, movement, keeping things, don't let it stiffen up. And that's what I'm a big believer too now, as I've sort of got older and got into yoga, and I've always sort of suffered injuries over the years, and I've kind of stopped everything. But now I kind of realise if I can just sort of gently work my way through, I can work my way through. I can still do a lot of exercises. And I find that this just helps with the healing process, and definitely helps with it. So just relax again. Again, just kind of relax the crown of the head down. Relax the muscles in the face. Let the arms sort of drop. Big exhale on the breath. And then we're going to go from there, we're just going to go into a flat back. So we're making that spine long. We can have hands on the shins, but my back's straight. And I'm making it longer. I'm getting some separation in it. Release, and then just one more time we'll go down. I'll keep an eye on this time. But yeah, look again, I know, as I said, if you've clicked on the video, obviously you may have a little bit of back pain. But yeah, hopefully this sort of thing definitely help. I know, as I said, I speak from my experience. Just come up, slowly come up. I'm going to come off camera, but add some shoulder rolls and just come back. So when you get at the top, we want to make that spine long. We want to get that release in that lower back, so I want you to reach up. And as we reach up, we're going to breathe in. And really stretch up, so lift tall as we can. So I want to grow that spine long. We can come up on your toes. And we can release it down. So when we come down, I want you to bring the arms out and back. So sort of like someone's got your arms behind and then pulling them back. So we're up. We inhale and then down. On the exhale, we're back and get that release in that back. So just come around at the shoulder roll. Again, just nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. We're going to get a bit of release. Come up. And inhale. Reach tall. As we grow, we can feel that spine and the vertebrae separate as we go up. And then as we come down, we're going to add those arms out. That feels good on my upper back, definitely. Pull it back. So let's do that again. So shoulder rolls. Go up. And the reason we do shoulder rolls is, you see that hunch forward. We want to open up. We want to get breath into the chest. Open up this area. Get the breath in, the blood flow into the spine, and then roll it back. Because a lot of days we are, I'm definitely crunched over, So let's do that again. Let's go. Breathe in and reach up. So reach tall. Big breath in. Reach, 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 reach. And then roll back. Pull back. And then add the shoulder rolls in. That's the way. Alright, now we're going to come next. We're going to come into a forward fold. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. So again, we're going to add that twist. So we're just going to come wide. Again, shoulder rolls back. And then we're going to hinge forward and then slowly, have a little bit of bend in the knees. We're just going to come down. And again, grab opposite arms. And then we want to let that head hang. Use the exhale just to kind of let it release. And we can twist a little. So again, we're going to add that twist to the lower back this time. And then just sort of twist it. So twist. So yeah, I was going to come home and do a little. I've sort of iced my back a little bit as I've worked today. I'm sort of dry for a little bit. So sometimes I'm in and out of the truck so I can ice it. Works really well. Release down. Now we're going to add that twist. So we're going to go hand, opposite foot. We can lie it flat. We can have hand on the leg. But I want you to twist back, and the other arm is on the lower back on the other side so we can twist. And we're just going to go side to side. So we're just going to be real gentle. Again, we don't want to push through any sort of pain. We just want to get a little bit of a release if it is done held that way. Twist it. That and my wife has got this amazing kind of, it's not deep heat, I don't know what it's called, some sort of deep heat that she puts on and is very good. So just side to side. And then just relax it down again. So again, just forward fold, just grab the legs and just let that head hang. And we can even add a little bit of a bend in one of our legs, so side to side, so we get a bit of a release in that back again. But just gentle, just nothing too, again, we don't want to push it. Side to side. Twist. Then we're going to come up, just slowly come up. Shoulder rolls again at the top. While we're here, we're just going to add 2 more of those reaching to the top. So I want you to come up. Reach, camera again, reach up, and then pull it back. Reach up, and then pull it back. Alright, shake it out. We're going to come on down to the next one, and I guarantee you're going to like this one. We're going to come into a child's pose. Everyone's favourite yoga pose. And just back. Now here again, now it's not just a matter of just sitting, we want to really sink back and feel that release. Now we're going to add to it, we're going to twist from side to side. So I want you to take my left arm, I'm going to take it over to my right, and I want you to add that twist. Oh. I can feel that release in my spine as I twist that. I don't know if it's my age, but I can feel that crack. So it's side to side. So just a really good exercise to add that twist again and get that release. So more lower back, sort of mid to lower back for this. And just sort of keep it going side to side. And then for me, for the next one, because I feel a little bit sore in that upper back, we're going to add a thread the heel. So we're going to come back and take left arm through. I'm going to add that real twist to open up that chest. So what I'm trying to do here is by reaching across, really open up that area and open up that into the back area there. So I'm down and then reach. Now I've got my shoulder down, right arm's extended forward, and I'm reach and I'm kind of roll that right shoulder back. And I'm going to use my breath as I do it. So 2 more breaths. Breathe in, and then on the exhale, I'll kind of twist and roll back. Very good release. 1 more. That's it. We'll do the other side. So left arm forward, right arm underneath, and then twist it back. So don't forget roll. We can kind of just sit in that position, but you want to kind of really work it so you can feel a little bit of a release of the tension. And a lot of these poses don't look much, but as you see, as you do them, use that breath. Let's do 2 more breaths. So breathe in, and then on the exhale back. And 1 more. And then before we come up, I just want to add some hand slides. So just come back, sink the tailbone down, just kind of release into that pose. And here we just want to feel that back up with that breath. Feel that chest up. Maybe you can breathe in for 4. And then we exhale for 4. And really elongate on that exhale. So we can breathe in. And then, excellent. Now I'm going to add some hand slides. So, left arm's back, right arm's going to stretch forward. So I'm getting that release in the upper back, and then forward on the other side. Now again, if we just go through the motions, I'm not doing much, but if you push it and feel that release and really kind of put a bit of energy into it, we can feel that release. Back. Now for the next 2 on each, my right's going to reach towards my left. So I'm going to add a bit of a diagonal twist. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Back. One more back. Excellent. I find this really helps. I hope it's helping. Now, next one, we're going to do 2 more. Next one, just come flat. Just all the way down to the mat. But I want you to reach forward. And again, before we do the stretch I was going to do, I just want you to elongate again. So just reach with the toes back and the fingers forward. And use that breath. So with that exhale, we're going to go a little bit further forward. And lay flat. You can bend the legs, inhale, and then. And by doing that, again, we just release that little bit of tension, all that tension that gets built up. I'm convinced where that back pain comes from. If we don't use it, it doesn't take much for it to. I guess the problem with back pain is you feel it in everything you do, I guess. But now, once you come back, arms back, and just kind of reach up. So we can work that in that lower back area. So really good stretch. Very underrated. We can twist it side to side. And again, I know it doesn't look much, but if you're doing this, you know, you're like, yeah, hell yeah, this works. And down, shake out the legs, and then back. And then I kind of twist on the exhale, so I kind of release. Again, don't push through it. If you're in pain, so we don't push through it. We want to feel the release. We want to feel the release of tension in the brain again. Side to side. And then we're going to add a scorpion flow in it. So I just want you to get arms out, leg flat. Now right leg's going to come up and it's going to come over. And it's just it's a twist on the other side. So my left shoulder's still down. So I'm back flat, and then you'll see me come on the other side. So it's just a rotation in that lower back. Side to side. Now you can do these poses for longer if you want. You can pause it. Don't overdo it. This is perfect to do. Well, you can do these anytime, I guess, but I guess a good time to do it is before bed too. But yeah, look, if you get that release, if you're waking, and actually really good time before bed, or even first thing in the morning when you wake up, we'll get rid of that stiffness. One more this side. Now still we're going to do one more. Just want you to come up. Before we go to that last one, we're going to add this one in, just an up dog. So again, I push down and I roll it side to side and an up dog, so just get that. I'm always adding that twist. But we're going to do one more on the other side. Can I say one more time? If you do one of my classes, you know I'm really bad for it. Okay, over. Just bring the knees into the chest, and I'm going to finish with a figure four stretch. Kind of a variation of it though. So kind of seated figure four. Just sort of when you bring the knees in though, just really sort of pull them in tight. Okay, and then come arms and legs flat. Let's stretch again. Long ways. Sort of wiggle those ankles. Now that seated figure four I was talking about, I want you to get right ankle on top of the left knee, but then I want you to take that left ankle out to the left, that left leg out to the left, and we're going to roll it down. My arms are out flat, sort of shoulder width. But you can see, so I've basically got right ankle, top of the left knee, and then my left leg, I took it out, and then pushed it down. So pushing it down, really activating that glute, which comes in, all relates into that lower back. And a really good release exercise, very underrated. When we come back the other side, we twist the right glute, we're going to push it down this side, that left glute. Fantastic stretch. Forward. Let's swap it over, so feet flat, left ankle, right knee out to the side, and then twist away. So look, you can do this in front of the TV. Oh, that feels good. You can do these in front of maths, if you watch maths. Hopefully you don't. I managed to avoid the whole lot. My wife loves it. I think she said it finished last night. You can do it in front of the Ozark. Now there's a good shot, Ozark. Next series is due out. I saw the preview for the last series. It looks incredibly good. Just not sure if they're all going to die at the end. Okay, roll it. And then we'll just finish knees into the chest again. Let's finish there, guys. I could keep going. I could add a pigeon. I could add more. But hopefully that helps. If you liked this video, please comment or please leave a review or please subscribe or do one of those things, but let me know what you think. I hope it helped. If you notice someone has a little bit of back pain, a bit uptight, share this video, pass it on to them, let them know about it. But yeah, we will see you again soon. Maybe the next video a bit more high tempo.